Hello, warlocks of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance. Welcome to my spellbook, and thank you so much for tuning into the 11th episode of our Eldritch Invocations on Arcana edition. Before we get too far ahead, I just want to let you know that this channel is not intended for children, meaning if you are 13 years or younger in the US or whatever your legal system considers to be children, you should not be viewing these videos. It's not personal, it's not from me, it's from YouTube. I really am sorry, guys, but that's the way it's gotta be, at least for the foreseeable future. In any case, today we are taking a look at Gaze of Khirad, or Khirad, or Khirad? I don't know how it's pronounced. Khirad is how I've always heard it pronounced, but I could be wrong. This is another one that kind of made it into the core rules, but I'll kind of bring up why it's a little bit different here. That being said, let's take a look at the description and see if you can figure out what it is now. First and foremost, there's two prerequisites. The first being you have to be at least 7th level, that's 7 levels of Warlock, and you have to have picked the Great Old One as your patron. The description reads as followed: you gain the piercing gaze of the blue scar of Khirad. As an action, you can see through solid objects to a range of 30 feet until the end of the current turn. During that time, you perceive objects as ghostly, transparent images. If you haven't been able to tell, this one is actually Ghostly Gaze, essentially. It's been changed a little bit, but let's get into the overview section anyways. Essentially, use an action to see through objects up to 30 feet away. So in the current core rules, Ghostly Gaze, it's activated by an action, but it lasts for a full minute, and then you can't really do it again until a short or long rest. Technically speaking, Gaze of Khirad has a little bit of an edge over it, just because there's no real time limit. Both require 7th level. It's tricky. As much as I love Ghostly Gaze, I gotta say Gaze of Khirad's a little bit better. Like, technically though, it only lasts for 6 seconds and then you have to reuse your action. So I'd consider them to be pretty even in that regard. Yeah, I don't know. If you'd like to allow this in your game, I don't think I'd have any real problems with it. It's kind of a little bit better out of combat, but within combat I think Ghostly Gaze has the advantage. Ghostly Gaze also gives you dark vision, so there is that too. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a toss-up. Let me know what you think down beneath. I might be missing something. I don't think I am, but I could be. So if you have anything to add, please put it down in the comments, as well as whether or not you'd allow it and kind of why. If you have any cool build ideas too, please throw that down there. That being said, guys, I hope you have all a great day, and as always, happy casting.